All right, shalom, shalom. I want to first and foremost start off giving all glory and praises to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Akims and the Akims, the brothers and the few sisters that's pushing this truth. It's the two representatives of the camp, Children of the Light. Another day in Babylon the Great, on the highways and hedges, bringing the word to the lost sheep of Israel. Brother Yashar.
Yahweh.
And you wanna go into what we was doing on the Zoom?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Because, you know, like the elders always say, they coined the phrase that the internet does the heavy lifting. You know, so we're gonna actually go into some scriptures proving that the internet, the Urim and the Thummim, the biblical term of the internet, does that heavy lifting to spread the gospel to the four corners of the earth. Oh, there's Psalms. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 1, and we're gonna ride through the whole chapter. It's only 14 verses. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Right, that day unto day and that night unto night showeth knowledge and uttereth speech. That's talking about the internet, because you can pull out your phone at any time of the day and watch anything you want to watch. That's why it's called the age of technology. But of course, we use these phones and these devices for the truth, all right, for the word,
for the holy epistles.
Yep. It says, verse 2, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. That's the power of the internet. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Right, like the Akim Yerala gave a good example. You even have camps like GMS Chicago. They got the GMS Chicago brothers that can give it to you in English. They got the GMS Chicago brothers that can give it to you in Spanish. All right, we got brothers all across the world that speak all different types of languages. So that was Yahweh Shah. He set up the prophets. See, everything goes back to the power of the Lord and what he wants to happen. So he set certain brothers up to be in certain places, to be able to speak certain languages and know certain things, so everybody and anybody can get this word. But you have to seek the word, all right? It says, verse 3, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Right, that's the internet exhorting that truth. Their line is going out through all the earth. Right, so once again, this gospel, the scriptures tell you that. In Matthew chapter 24, it says this gospel, in Salaki, if I misquoted that, this gospel shall be preached unto all the ends of the earth, then shall the end come. That's how you know we in the last days right now, because this Israelite thing is a household, it's household now. You ask anybody about an Israelite, they might not claim to be one, but they at least know about it, right? 20, 30 years ago, that wasn't the case. That 20, 30 years ago is when the whole Israelite thing was starting to enhance to where we are with it today, you know, through the elders and apostles of GMS. It says, Psalms 19 and 4, their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. All right, and I kind of want to get that precept real quick in Matthew.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. No, because the scriptures say precept upon precept, line upon line. And before we get into that next point in Psalms, you know, I want to get this precept real quick, because the next point that's even heavier. Let's see. Here you go. This is Matthew chapter 24, and I'll start at 11. And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. Right. So just because, you know, somebody called himself a prophet, or they speaking or they teaching the Bible, that don't mean that they right, because the scripture tell you that there's false prophets. So you got to be aware of that. And the only way you're gonna be aware of that is if you have the spirit of Yahweh Shah to spiritually discern the truth from a lie. It says, And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right. Yahweh Shai said he come to set variance against the brother and the mother and the father and the stepfather. All right. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. That's the true prophecy of the hopeful elect. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. All right. And then shall the end come. So at the end of the day, everybody gonna hear about this truth. But remember, it's only for the Israelites. That's who salvation is for. So this is Psalms chapter 19, verse 4. Their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. Right? Because that internet is available day and night, 24/7. Which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber. Who is that bridegroom? That represents Yahweh Shai. Remember, he told us to go bid as many as we could to his marriage. All right. Which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. Right. Yahweh Shai, he's excited to come redeem his elect. Remember, the scriptures say in Psalms also, Most High told him to sit upon my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. All right. Yahweh Shai said he was going to come back as he shall not meet thee as a man. He was going to come back as a woman travailing in pain, right, to save his elect. It says, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of the earth. And there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. All right. Now I'm gonna repeat that scripture again and slow it down. It says his going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of the earth. Right. Because this light, the light of this knowledge, shines on the whole earth. All right. How you got that what they would call a Negro spiritual called this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Right. That's the same thing that we doing with Yahweh Shai's truth. We shining the light. Well, his truth is shining the light upon the whole earth. All right. It says his going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. So this knowledge is everywhere, man. You can't say that you didn't hear it, or you don't know what we talking about, or where do we come up with this? You know, you going off. No, everybody knows about this. It's a house. Once again, Israel is a household name now.
This 1 Corinthians 1, and I'm gonna start at 25. Because the foolishness of God is wiser than man, and the weakness of God is stronger than man. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. See that? So you got your Mayweathers out there. See that? The mighty. You got your rich, your entertainers. They not called to this truth. That's why that's why your LeBron James and them, your Kyries, they not out here. But we out here because we see our call. They see making farms and shit. It said, but God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. See that? So Yahweh Shai went and got your everyday Israelite to come out here and confound the mighty, the wise. Everything that exalted itself over the knowledge of Yahweh Shai is being brought into subjection now. That's what's happening. A little bit more, it said, but God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things that are mighty, and base things of the world, and things which are despised has God chosen, yea, and the things which are not, to bring to naught the things that are. So your learned establishments, your churches, your schools of thought, your alma mater, your colleges, all that knowledge and all that wisdom is being brought to naught. And y'all know it when y'all come out here and have to deal with us on these highways and byways. That's why we don't take no bribes. We ain't going on no podcasts. We ain't going on none of y'all radio stations. See that? So you ain't finna see us on no 106 and Park. You ain't finna see, you might see us by our park, but you ain't gonna see us on no goddamn 106 in Park talking to no Charlotte made a God. Ain't nobody finna control our narrative, tell us how long we gonna talk and what we gonna talk about. See that? Because this wisdom and knowledge we got is stronger than what y'all got. And not only is it stronger, I got a little bit more. No, go ahead.
What's that? I just had that precept. Our weapons of warfare are not carnal, good for the breaking down, casting down.
I think that's Ephesians. Hold
Okay.
on, I get it.
Okay. Cause con, you know. And can't nothing exalt itself against his knowledge of the truth. And it just so happened that Yahweh Shah gave it to the simplest of men. I ain't gonna say the basest of men, because that's Esau.
Yeah, that's Esau. Yeah, that's Esau.
With all his little things that he doing.
It's 2 Corinthians 10, and I'm gonna start at 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. So this ain't personal. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
See, only thing that having sticks at a camp, quote unquote, is gonna bring to you is a police visit.
Yeah.
All right. Our weapons of warfare are not carnal.
Yeah. So we don't need those. Base weapons. Them carnal. And Yahweh shall say, "He that live by the sword gonna die by it."
Go on, Revelation 13 and 10.
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God.
Casting down imaginations. Oh, it's gonna be a rapture. Oh, everybody gonna be saved. You just call the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, my ancestor that lived 500,000 years ago told me that this year is my year. That's an imagination. The scripture that ain't biblical.
Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Casting down imagination and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shah. And that's what's happening. Y'all got to consider that y'all finna be invaded. Y'all got to consider that World War III is on the break, and it will, and it might, and it look like it will be Russia, China, them same nations we've been telling y'all year after year after year. And that's why Trump said, no, this ain't the Defense Department, this the War Department. Fuck y'all talking about.
Oh, and just so happened that the same speech that he gave, ooh, it's cold. He just said that he said keep playing Chicago, he gonna bring the Department of War down there to give y'all a visit.
See that? Not the Department of Defense. They ain't in defense no more. They in war. So what is that? For him to say that, what is that? That's Jeremiah 30:7. That's Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
Cause y'all Chirac and this and that and Lil Dirt and them and O Block and all this, and y'all got y'all Latin lords and all that. See, y'all just all puffed up. The whole 12 tribes. Chicago got y'all ass finna get y'all head puffed for the white meat. Racine too, Milwaukee too, y'all next. That's why they let the little motherfucker here in Racine kill a person after they just ran over somebody. Let them out and just ran over somebody else. But go ahead, because I don't want to take away from your stuff.
I was gonna say it's cold now that I think about it, how Esau, even in Milwaukee and Chicago, Esau, because the biggest rapper in Chicago is what, Lil Durk.
Yeah.
You know, basically what I'm getting at is all the major celebrities and artists that you thought was prospering and
pushing your culture forward.
Right.
See that? The narrative, they really agents for Esau. To do exactly what Dirk and them did. Put y'all in that mindset that it's okay for y'all to have groups of gangs of y'all and go out and murder and spin the block and find the op and all that, and every day with your switches and the stitches get snitches and all that. So y'all thought all that was cool. But these guys are agents. And when they got done with Dirk, what did they do? Throw him away.
Esau just pulled the biggest finesse on y'all on the black community. He painted from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s, NWA, F the Police.
Yeah, go ahead.
Niggas with attitude.
Come on.
All the way into now.
Built you all the way up. Tell them about their gang leaders, though, that he built up, though. Why he was doing the 70s to 80s, because I was born 79.
Yep.
So Larry Hoover, Jeff Ford,
Yep.
all your little West Coast little gang members, your head of your Crips and all that.
What's his name?
I don't fucking know.
I be forgetting his
Know
name.
them niggas' name.
It don't matter. Right.
But it does,
You know,
because they did push this weak ass culture, which is on cloning Tyrone. But go ahead though, because you was getting the point. So yeah, from the 70s, 80s, 90s, NWO, niggas with attitude. Then he built y'all new generation up with the YNs and Chirac and all that. Go ahead.
Yup, and it only hyphen worse. So basically, he built this up.
He
just so it could fall, and he could.
Damn. Look, I got all kinds of scriptures coming in my mind. Shit.
It's like he built the culture up, gave you all the mirth, all the fun, all the money, the fame, the women, then brought the culture down. That's what we seeing now. That's why you getting all your little rappers, all of them arrested.
Yeah. They done with them now. Because they set the agenda for the culture. Now they done with them, so they get rid of them. Go ahead, like you're saying.
And then use the same people that he set up and gonna use them as the example of, they got
not
y'all,
to be.
They got y'all out here causing havoc and chaos.
And that's why they got rid of them. So now we got to get rid of y'all.
We gonna
see that? Go ahead, tell them.
Right, we got to roll on.
They thought this shit was slick.
We rolled on them. Now he finna come roll on every single person
that exhibit that spirit, that YN spirit. See that? Y'all want to go out and do these little flash mobs. Y'all want to go run into these stores and y'all want to get together and stop whole blocks and so forth and drive your cars up and down. Well, Trump got something for black culture.
Yeah.
All y'all who love black culture, Trump got something for your culture. We're gonna see how tough y'all are. We're gonna see if you YNs can fight a military.
Yep.
See that? Because your military finna come and get your black culture.
Or if you can just so happen to magically pass.
Isaiah, go ahead.
Okay. Pass against a military barricade. That's
how?
Telling you can't get back home.
You can't even get past the fucking police station.
Right. You ain't ready for no tank.
Let alone the FBI. Motherfuckers say FBI, y'all scatter.
And
now we got the army. They got drones. They got spy helicopters and planes that can fly over you for weeks at a time. And that can pinpoint accuracy, do what they just did in Venezuela. They is not playing. They didn't go arrest them in that boat bringing drugs across. They used a helicopter or a jet and they struck it on live TV and showed all y'all, and Trump is bragging that all y'all who sell drugs now, we have the right to kill you. So that's called summary execution on the spot. They didn't go to trial. They didn't see what kind of evidence they had against them. They didn't give them the right to look, right for assembly. They didn't even give them the right to. They didn't even read them their memorandum rights. Nothing.
They put a bag over your head and forced you.
No, they literally. I'm talking about the Venezuela boat.
Oh, okay.
They showed us on national TV. They struck it with a rocket. They killed everybody that was on that speeding boat. They had them drugs on it. So do y'all see why he's saying this is a war now? This ain't no Defense Department. This is a War Department. So now he just opened up the floodgate that while you own, whether you in the sea, whether you on the highway, they can kill you now. They just did it.
Yeah.
It was some drug dealers coming from Venezuela in a speedboat to bring drugs. And instead of them arresting and detaining them and questioning them and finding out where they got these drugs from and try to find any leads, they literally showed them killing them. And nobody said anything. That's all normal. Why? Because you've been predictive programming. See that? Your culture has already been tied to accept live death like that on TV.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Through your movies, through your video games, all that. See, because they got the new GTA coming out?
Yup.
And this is worse. But go ahead, because you got points.
Yeah, con. That's why. And how do we know that that actually happened with the whole Venezuela thing? Because the Venezuelan president Maduro just declared war on the U.S.
Right. And they said that Maduro is the biggest drug dealer in the world right now. And the United States got either 15 or $50 million bounty on his head, dead or alive. Do y'all know anything about that?
You know,
Isaiah 51:20.
okay. And if you didn't know, Venezuela is the tribe of Asher, so yes, Israelites.
Yeah, Asher, right there on our signs. That's us. That's why they doing that shit.
This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 20.
See if you can start up a little bit.
Okay.
Or is that it?
Yeah. 17. Isaiah 51 and 17. Awake, awake.
See that? Awake, awake. We supposed to be waking up. Y'all talking about YN culture. Is you crazy? I ain't no young nigga. I'm an Israelite. From what perspective tribe?
All right.
Period.
It says, awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord, and that's all caps.
See that? What did we drink? Go ahead.
Which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury.
See that? The cup of his fury. And what was his cup? What the Akim just explained to y'all. How Esau just built y'all culture up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000 to bring y'all down and to deem y'all as forever criminals.
Yep.
Because he just said that. He said you can't rehabilitate them. He said housing. No, we don't have housing for them.
Trump keeping it real though.
Yeah, he keeping it 100. He said whether it's 10 years from, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, or 20 years from now, they're going to be criminals. He said they was born criminals. Now y'all get what the Akim saying? That Esau has set y'all up under this African-American black culture.
He want to give y'all Obama in 2008 and, oh, it's the greatest thing in the world, a black president.
Right.
Oh my God.
And what did that do? Rock y'all ass to sleep. Meanwhile, racism was on an all-time high at that point.
This is
And oh yeah, why Obama ain't got nothing to say about what Trump's saying and doing. So all of a sudden they don't exist. You notice, you see the game now?
he said one thing.
What did he say?
Some I can't really quote off top
Exactly, you can't.
about Trump. This
Because he's not talking about
I agree
nothing.
with that. This and
Right, bullshit. That's all bullshit.
but then they showed the
Because
same,
when they came to vote for Kamala, you had a whole bunch to say, nigga. When you tried to be on national TV and scold them black men for saying they openly not voting for her, you tried to scold them on national TV. Now here come Trump coming after the black and brown community neighborhoods all over the United States, and you gonna make a goddamn movie called Leave the World Behind, but then you ain't got nothing to say. But we all know this all inside job shit. Fuck y'all. And fuck you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, you two-thirds shit.
This is
Y'all
Isaiah,
got what y'all got coming. That's why we showing it to y'all.
Isaiah 51 and 17. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem,
Right.
which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling.
See that? Trembling. Prison, the food,
Yep.
medical apartheid. They killing us in every form of fashion. Poverty,
That's the worst. Being homeless.
prison. Yeah, they got us homeless. That's why you think all the goddamn rent's so goddamn high. Because they openly going after the Israelites.
Yep. Think we playing? You better look at Psalms 83. You better look and see who our first enemy is. It's
Yeah.
the reason that Esau was first.
Yeah, we'll get it for them.
Isaiah 51 and 18. There is none to guide her among all the sons.
See that? See that? There's none to guide Israel among all the sons that what?
There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she have brought forth.
What the fuck you think that's talking about, nigga? Since we've been here in America, ain't none of y'all ass been right. Whether it's been Martin Luther King, see? Whether it's been W.E.D. Du Bois, whether it was Booker T. Washington, see that? They all was sellouts. Malcolm X, sellout, Boule Society members. See that? T.D. Jakes, Boule Society members. All the sons that came up, the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans have had, they all sellouts.
That's why
Except the apostles of Great Millstone. See that? That's it. Everybody else is compromised. Everybody.
Openly too.
Openly.
What shall be done in the dark will be brought to light. That's biblical there.
And we seeing it, because Yahweh Shah shining the light on their ass. Because you see what it said? None of the sons shall guide, and they didn't.
It says, there is none to guide her among all the sons whom she have brought forth.
Right, fuck America. America is a death culture. That's why I ain't no fucking American, nigga. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Yasha Allah, Prince of the Power.
Neither is there any that taketh her
Right.
by the hand of all the sons that she have brought up.
Right, see that? Nobody guiding us the right way.
These two things are come unto thee.
See that? These two things, America, gonna come unto thee.
Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction.
See that? So you got ICBM missiles coming for all this bullshit you done pulled. See that? All this bullshit America done pulled on the 12 tribes of Israel, you got desolation coming behind that shit.
Yep.
And ain't nobody gonna pity thee.
It says, these two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction, and the famine.
That's all you got coming in this motherfucker. And that's why y'all right now feeling that goddamn famine. Them food prices hitting you. Get used to that. Yeah, get used to going without.
Because the number one of the main conversations, the most commonly word used catchphrase in America right now is, I ain't got it, I'm broke.
Hey, that's what y'all ass get.
Why do I say that? Because I hear it all day from customers,
yeah,
co-workers, from
everybody.
I ain't got it. Can I come back in 2 weeks? Cause I ain't got it, I'm broke.
Right, and guess what? I can't laugh at them because I ain't got it, I'm broke.
That's why I said you have drunk of the hand of the Lord, the cup of his fury.
Yeah.
He put them plagues on them.
There we go. And how we know that? He said, Deuteronomy, you shall go to one of your enemy for all things. He shall become the head, you shall be the tail. He shall lend to you, you shall not lend to him, motherfucker.
Yep.
So all that old, well, we got generational wealth here. You ain't got a goddamn thing. Go ask Mayweather. He'll tell you. Like, bro, we ain't running shit. These white motherfuckers got this shit lock, stock, and barrel.
It says, verse 19, Isaiah 51:19, these two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction, and the famine and the sword.
Woo! See that? So you got civil war going on around this motherfucker. Then wonder why Trump already announced, fuck that. This ain't no defense shit, nigga. We war cad.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't playing.
That's that cruel Lord.
Yeah, come.
Isaiah 19. That's why we keep highlighting these certain things.
Yeah.
It says, by whom shall I comfort thee? Meaning, can't nobody save you from Jacob's trouble. Only the truth. Only the one the only one is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. That's who can comfort you. That's it. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net.
Them YNs.
What's that
them
called?
Your YNs. Hanging out on the corner. There we go. There we go. I'm on the block.
I hopped off the porch. There you go, right here.
There it go. There it go. So all y'all with that attitude that y'all just hopped off the porch and y'all on the block, read that for them one more time. So they can know exactly.
Y'all see the right? All right.
And hopefully they get steered the other way, because that used to be us. We used to be in a Gentile state. Lost, no hope.
Yeah.
So they thought.
Isaiah 51:20, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God.
That's why they ain't trying to get right. All they want to do is sin and do wicked shit. Go ahead, I'm gonna stop talking.
Just like what the young dude in Milwaukee on the video say. He say, anytime I'm in Water Street, I came to bring violence. Then they flipped the camera. They flipped to the very next scene of the video, and all you heard was this: "You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it." Bah, 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 bah. They full of the fear of the Lord. They taking each other out. You think they just doing that just to do that? Oh, he my cousin. No, the Lord put that spirit on them to do that. All right.
Fury of the
He
Lord.
using your own brother, friend, neighbor to judge
Take you out. Yeah,
right.
okay. And now you finna bring Esau on y'all ass. The hammer.
Gone. It says, verse 21, therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Drunken with what? The philosophy of the beast system.
Yup, con. The image of the beast, American lifestyle. See that? This American culture got you drunk.
Yup.
You don't know what you're supposed to be doing right now, right, man? I'm just trying to find myself, man. That's what the fuck y'all got to say. I'm trying to reinvent myself.
Everybody got all these ideas and businesses and what would you do if you won the lottery and all that. But money ain't gonna save you from destruction. You don't even know what money is. If you think $1 million is something, you don't know what money is.
You could buy half of a missile.
You can't even.
That don't even work.
Right.
But you got some money though, but you can't even buy a missile.
Right. It's the reason they call it the Billionaire Boys Club.
Right. Right. That's why they had everybody in the United States trying to hit that 1 point some billion. Why you think? And everybody went and bought a ticket. Like some dumbass.
That's what you call being drunken and afflicted. It says, thus saith thy Lord, the Lord, and thy God that pleadeth the cause of his people.
See that? Yeah, I wish I plead the cause of his people. That's why he got us on the highways and byways to give America its judgment for what it has done to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yep.
The rest of y'all don't give a fuck. That's because this ain't got nothing to do with you. You finna go up and smoke with this motherfucker.
Yep. Like you say, they just extras in the movie.
That's it.
It says, behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling.
Right, see that? We ain't going into slavery no more. See that? That's slavery and all them little traits that came behind slavery, you supposed to wake the fuck up.
Yep.
That's why I start you off with awake, awake. I put all these plagues on you, allow Esau to run that psychoanalysis on you. I allow him to use his GMO in his food. I allow him to use the chemtrails. I allow him to deliberately dumb you down at school. I allow him to teach you that weak ass Christianity, which ain't nothing but fucking white supremacy. I allow them goddamn police officers as a leper to come through your neighborhood and beat y'all. I allow y'all to kill each other and have the fury of the Lord on your bitch ass. I, Yahweh.
Yep.
And his son Yahweh shot. That's why old Jacob thou worm. Oh, you finna find out.
You wanna, cause that's actually on
No,
my
you
mind.
can go get it.
Okay.
We just finish what you was doing and then we go right into it. Yeah.
Okay.
We just flowing.
It says Isaiah 51 and 22.
Fucking assholes.
Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord, and thy God that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling.
Right, see that? That slavery shit over with. So stop eating that goddamn slave food. I ain't eating no fucking chillings, nigga. I ain't eating no fucking oxtail, nigga. Fuck out of here. I ain't eating no goddamn pork or no goddamn catfish.
Bam. Shit.
I'm about ready to kick the goddamn camera now. Be thinking about y'all stupid ass. I ain't going to no fucking...
It says, even the dregs of the cup of my fury, thou shalt no more drink it again.
Right, so I'm waking up.
Because remember in Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6 and 7, it says, this is Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right, Con, and we're going to jump and get it. You want me to get it real quick?
Okay.
Because you hit that point real quick.
Yep, so this ain't going to be forever.
No, that's why we waking up right now. That's why he said, awake, motherfucker. It's your time right now. What you doing? You know how your friend be like, go ahead. You can go out there. You still hesitant though. No, wait, bro, no, man. You embarrassing me. But he like, they calling you, gone. You pushing back. Now you getting mad at him and he trying to help you. That's what we doing. We telling them, wake up, go out there, bro. It's your time to shine. He telling us, man, stop touching me.
Right, he comfortable.
Right, basically. So we like, all right, fuck it, leave him here.
Scripture say, you got to be ready to bear your cross.
Come on now. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
See, that's the end all. That's the key to summarize it up. That's what we waiting on.
That butt. Shit, that butt is this.
Come.
Shaving off that old man. What old man? The Gentile.
Yep.
The cloning Tyrone nigga that Babylon the Great created. That YN you was. That OG nigga you was. I ain't no OG nigga. Y'all can forget about me. I'm a priest of Yahweh Shah. and the elder to the younger man. All that other shit, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm Yahweh Kanan. I ain't no motherfucking John. I don't know what you talking about. I'll tell you to your face. All you gotta do is ask.
Right.
Like straight up. Nope, my power name is Yahweh Shah. Show fucking is.
Let's see. Okay. This is verse 23. And this lines right up with the scripture we just read, how we gonna be saved out of it. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee.
Woo.
See that? So all these things gonna come upon our enemies.
Yeah.
Esau.
They going into slavery.
Yeah.
They gonna build our kingdom up. See that? We gonna have they women as bed witches. We gonna have concubines. See?
Yeah.
See? They gonna come to us with the best of the Gentiles. And our gate gonna stay open. Come on in. Drop that shit off, boy.
Right.
We love gifts. And it said we gonna boast ourselves in they shit. Fuck you talking about. So ain't like we gonna be all have to be humble and shit about it. Well, don't offend them. Shit.
Yeah, we gonna have a great time, man.
Just like y'all did.
Right. The only thing about it is ours forever. It says, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul,
See
bow
that?
down.
This what y'all told us. Y'all told us, no, y'all gonna clean our houses up. Y'all gonna do our lawns. Y'all gonna take our trash out. Y'all gonna do our serving jobs.
Yep.
After fucking slavery, nigga. Y'all got us the postman. We the garbage man. We work in the service departments.
Yep.
See that? Fuck out of here.
It says, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
Right, see that? We did that. We became Auntie Mamas. We became Uncle Tom. Or I should say Sambos. See that? We did that. You got us right now, motherfucker, speaking bilingual. The Akim just said he got to be 3 personalities when he go to work. Yeah. And I said, nigga, you better learn how to play, nigga. Shit, or you ain't gonna survive. You better learn how to play. See that? So we all subservient, and we all know it. The Akim just said it. He just got done giving out the different traits of the characters. He said the white dude come in, he got to hit him with the, hey, he got to basically dance and sing and shit. Oh, like your shirt. Hey. Plain old weak ass shirt. Make it your weak ass, frail body ass up out of here, nigga. Do some push ups around this motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Why we don't like these motherfuckers? And we got to do this shit every day with y'all.
Yep.
That's why, man, come on, Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
So much is given, much is required. We tripping.
It says, bow down that we may go over.
Right, see that? They had they got the accounts of them putting they stanky ass fungus infected feet on our kids, talking about it's gonna draw the infection from them into the kid. They was doing that shit in slavery. It's accounts of that in books. That they used to, the sore ones that messed up, they used to put their feet on our kids and say our kids can heal them and shit. Probably was true though, shit, because we do got spiritual power. You see that one that the brother did, that Bush 9/11? He used the Israelite, he used Judah.
When he was in the
in the classroom, yeah. You see that?
He told them.
And you see how but right, go ahead. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he told them to say something.
No, the teacher was making them say how to sound out the words, but it was basically saying steal, plane, and shit like that. But that was an occultist ritual.
Yeah.
And what did they need though?
They needed
holy children.
Come.
Guess who happened to be the fucking holy children?
The Israelites.
The Israelite kids.
And Peter is say, you shall be a holy nation in the royal priesthood.
Right. They because they know who we really are, bro. They know these African American black kids, nappy head ass, whole spiritual power, period. And they innocent too. They virgins. That's why he made them do all that and prostrate at the end and pick their book up. And then they did the 9/11. That's when dude come to Bush and, yeah, the planes was hit. And then the buildings falling and damn demons coming out the goddamn smoke. This real life.
Then you wondering why Bush and all Bush, Daddy Bush, Mama Bush, even like the daughter, they all threw up the little Mason sign.
Right.
Oh, they
Right.
went to Texas University.
No,
so
that's the
hook 'em.
no, that's the what you call it?
uh
Goat of Mendez, motherfucker.
Con,
That's what that is.
the Diablo.
Yeah, El Diablo, which means devil, but it's the Goat of Mendez.
Con.
That's what that is.
Yup. Yup. So we don't already. We got all the books.
We got all the evidence on y'all.
We got everything.
That's why Yahweh Shah said, everything that exalted itself, he gonna base it. And that's what we doing. We are basing all they shit. The universities crap. See, y'all bullshit.
Right. It says to finish in Isaiah 51 and 23. It's the last verse in this one.
Okay.
It says, "Bow down that we may go over."
Mm-hmm.
It says, "And thou hast laid thy body." Meaning,
See that? We did it.
Right.
We conform to these motherfuckers.
Con.
And they still making us conform to them. To this day. Think about it. Everywhere you go, don't you got to conform to these white motherfuckers?
Yup.
They ain't conforming to you.
It
Shit,
says
they pulling you over. You ain't pulling them over. Shit.
I ain't seen one black police officer in this city since I've been here. Maybe one passed by. I don't. But
Yeah, good luck,
Right.
motherfucker.
And you already know if he on the force, then he black on the outside, white on the inside.
Or his ass wouldn't be there.
Right.
Or they get rid of his ass so fast like they did Sharmy Cousin. You know Sharmy Cousin was the police officer here in Racine. Not Racine, but one of these little villages. They got rid of his ass. He quit. No, he quit. He quit. For what we talking about.
Too much racism.
He had to quit. He had to.
Yeah.
He had to. He couldn't go along with that shit. Cause they do it in your face when you in them departments and shit. Cause they know they captains, the all them are with that shit.
Yeah.
And you coming in Johnny Lake like you finna change some shit. What you finna write to them? Cause that's who you gonna be writing to.
You know, toss that paper right in the trash.
All right, now they gonna get rid of your ass and kill your ass. They kill them and them. You know they part of them police orders, the fraternity police
Oh, yeah,
orders.
con,
Yeah, so there's real shit going on. They covering up killings, murders, all kind of shit.
Judging.
Yeah. So they had to get rid of you. So you picked the wrong job to come in and think you finna go turn the motherfucker in.
That's I forgot the term it was, but that's in Codex Magica. But yup, they
Yeah,
tell you that.
they kill you. Yeah, they kill you.
I want to say the carrot and the stick. That may be more going. Yeah, I think it was a carrot and a stick. They reward you for doing good, and then as soon as you, what they consider good, they reward you for doing evil, and as soon as you, I don't know, they you out of there. But okay, that was in that Isaiah.
Okay.
You wanna go back to that Psalms 19?
Yeah,
Okay.
go right back. Yeah, we done. We right back. We looped that. We looped all that to loop back because we about to be out of here in about 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's loop like you said. We're gonna go through the whole chapter. Yeah, and y'all being warned, the Europe and the Thurim. That's what y'all hearing. I can tell y'all right from the Europe and the Thurim. That y'all being warned, and this is how the warning is coming out.
This is
Because this warning supposed to have you do this next part. He finna start reading to your retarded ass.
right. This is Psalms 19 and 7.
Watch this.
The law of the Lord is perfect,
Right, see that? First of all, it's perfect. Doing what?
converting the soul.
See that? Converting the soul to do what?
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
See that? This testimony is sure. These prophecies and all that's in here, this is gonna happen. This is for sure.
Yep. The Lord said his word does not come back void.
Yeah, come. Isaiah 55.
The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
See that? We was the simple. They deliberate dumbed us down and everything. And we got our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding back. That belongs to the apostle.
The statutes of the Lord are right.
See that? The statutes are right. See that? What we saying and what we doing is right in the Lord's eyes.
Rejoicing the heart.
See that? And we, in our mind, love in the Hebrew, we happy now.
Come.
We know we got our power. We know Yahweh Shah. We doing His will. Hey, I don't need nothing else.
And it's beautiful too, because when you in his truth, no matter how rough your day was, what you're going through, when you get into these scriptures, your spirit actually starts to be uplifted back up.
Yep, kind. Yeah, this wicked ass world.
It says, verse 8, the statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. Just like I just said. You know, Once you start to follow the Lord and live, you know, how you're supposed to, your spirit starts to lift up. And you start to grow stronger spiritually.
Yeah, and you start to know what the fuck going on. You be like that owl with the ice owl now. You can see in the dark. Like them owls, you can see in the dark now. So all this luminous shit that Esau set up, you see right through this shit. You see through Eve and her bullshit, that Queen of Heaven shit. You see through this white hen and all this shit. You see through these politics and how they want you working and they want you on bread and circuses and they building it up and hyping you. You seeing it. You seeing the plagues from Egypt. Place they got the kissing bug now. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all playing games. See, they don't know. They don't know.
Yep.
But you know now.
It says, Psalms 19:9, the fear of the Lord is clean.
See that? You're supposed to have fear of Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
Y'all don't got no fear of God. That's why y'all say, yeah, I know God don't want me to eat no catfish, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. Man, you crazy the motherfucker. I know he don't want me to eat no pork, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. All right, get Isaiah 66 and 15.
See what happened to Boosie?
See that? He been fucked up ever since. And he ain't been right. You notice he ain't been doing nothing. You ain't been hearing from him. Pay attention. See that? Because he fucked up behind the scenes.
He said after every concert, he feel like he about to die.
That's good. He needs to. About time.
Isaiah 66 and 15.
Yeah.
It says, for behold, Isaiah 66 and 15, for behold, the Lord will come with fire.
See that? Fire.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Yes, your baby, your son, your daughter, your mother, anybody that's not of the hopeful elect, 1/3 of Israel. Scripture, what's that? Zechariah say 2/3, or Zephaniah, 2/3 shall be cut
Zephaniah
off.
13, 8, 9.
2/3 shall be cut off and die therein.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah,
yep, I see it. It says, verse 17, they that sanctify themselves.
Right, so you see, y'all all in this agreeing. Oh, I know God don't, but I'm gonna eat anyway. Okay, go sanctify yourself behind that retarded ass, what they call that? Something bowl, what they call that shit? When the women be eating the crab soup, seafood bowl, boil.
Yeah, seafood boil, the mukbangs.
Yeah, all that. See, right, because y'all with all that shit. See that? Y'all throwing big ass parties, festivals, knowing fuck them niggas what they talking about. Watch this.
It says, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst,
Because y'all in agreement.
eating swine's flesh,
Go ahead.
and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
See that? We gonna fire flame your ass. Yep, so keep eating that pork and get your ass fire flame.
Yep.
That's on you. Now you know. And knowing this, half the battle. And I got one more. Isaiah 65 and 13. Isaiah 66 and 4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes and choose that in which I delight not. See that? Y'all chose America, so good luck.
See that? You got to be like the, what was our forefather? The one that they told him, just act like you eating pork.
Yeah, Eleazar.
Yep. But
He said, shit, at my old age, y'all ain't finna fuck my name. Fuck out of here. I ain't acting like shit.
they trying to trick him out of his
King, right, out of his salvation. No, bro, just make it seem like you did. Right, so all these young ones, and I can be staying with that, now fuck my kingdom, as old as I am. But I want to live in pleasure with y'all for a little season. Man, fuck y'all.
Right, he don't already.
Man, fuck y'all.
No good.
Straight up.
It's back in Psalms 19. Let's see, we at verse 10. More to be verse 9. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever.
Right.
The judgments of the Lord are true and righteousness altogether. More to be desired are they than gold,
Right, that's why I've been putting my work in on this. Everything else comes second. This the money maker right here, boy. Shit, this right here gonna lead you to riches, boy. Just stay on this path, boy. You got that, boy. Shit. It's one more time with that.
It says, the fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yeah, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb.
Right, see that? So anything you can think of that sound good and intellectual and all that shit, no, nigga, this way better. This stimulates your mind more than any of that. You thought you knew some shit. Wait till you start knowing this, you gonna be like, whoa, shit.
Right.
This some shit, nigga. This power. Hey, I remember when Elder Todd broke down Genesis 1 and 2. The whole camp was messed up. I had to watch it like 4 times.
Look at it. 1 and 2. The one in first and second chapter?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like showing how?
Yeah, he broke it down. That old video, he broke the whole thing down. That messed all of us up.
Gun.
We was like, whoa, wow, that's amazing. I'm talking about, we was calling each other, and I was, how many times you watched it? 3? Shit, I gotta watch it again. We was,
Right.
To know that, man, to this day, I'm still excited. Because you do not know that. People don't know that. Just like they don't know these Psalms 19 we just read. They don't know that scripture. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't nobody know it.
Hell no, they don't know.
It really took 7,000 years. Or that 7 ain't no 7 days. That's 1,000 years. That's 7,000 years. It says, verse 11, moreover by them is thy servant warned.
See that? Moreover by them, thou servant is warned. What we being warned of? Salvation, impending danger. That's why we just read that Isaiah 66. Y'all better stop playing with these motherfuckers. Let them tell y'all can eat anything and it's all good. No, the fuck it's not.
It says, and in keeping of them there is great reward.
We've been expressing that. I ain't got to say nothing.
Who can understand his errors? Cleanse thou me from secret faults.
See that? And why is it secret? Because until you know you're an Israelite, you thinking you doing what's right.
Yup, just doing you.
Yeah, you just doing you. You grew up in the church and, you ain't into crime or drugs or nothing. And, you give to the church and you give donations. You help kids. You a mentor. So you thinking, you know what I'm saying? No, bro, you fucking up. You eating that catfish. You doing this. You committing adultery. Oh, hell no. Y'all finna fuck your ass up. Then wonder why he was a good kid. He never did anything. I don't see how he got shot and killed in the parking lot like that. Cause Yahushua ain't playing with him.
All right. It says, verse 13, keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sins.
Cause see that? And because we know these laws, statutes, and commandments, we know to stay away from that shit. So that's how we don't know how Al-Azhar, knowing all these scriptures, let a woman even suggest to him anything about, man, look, man, all right.
That's their Romans 1 and 20. I gave them over to a reprobate mind.
There you go.
It just so happened he was a camp leader, showing you this could happen to anybody. So
Yep.
just stay on our P's and Q's.
Yep, and don't be worshiping motherfuckers.
It says, let them not have dominion over me, then shall I be upright.
See that? So we trying to be upright. So we ain't trying to have America lifestyle rule over us so we can be upright. So that's why we can be out here at this time and y'all watching all y'all retarded ass sports events. See, they ain't finna come out. You notice ain't nobody out here. Cause they all watching them dumbass they didn't hype the football up so much. What?
No, I was gonna say that's why they got them jerseys outside.
Yeah, they really hyping this bread and circuses up, and it's to a hype. That's look, all these years I've been doing this, I ain't never seen these many people so excited about the sports.
Dude at work, he did say it. I noticed that he said, ain't nothing gonna be like this next NBA season that's coming up. He said, ain't nothing gonna be like it. And then girl was like, y'all say that every year. He was like, no, ain't nothing gonna be like this year.
Yeah. I can feel it. Remember, me and you already broke it down. They got all these new faces.
Yeah.
And Esau understand that he got these new bodies and he finna push y'all to these bread and circuses. And he got y'all. He got them. That's why they don't understand that the Romans, what they did in the ancient world, they had to hyphen more bread and circuses as the world around them, the Germanic tribes, was imploding on the ancient Roman Empire. The pagan Roman Empire. Which was the east, because the west was Jake, right?
West was the Byzantine.
Yeah, Byzantine, which was Jake. They took over next. But yeah, no, Esau is being crushed now. So as he being crushed, he going back to his old trick book. And right at the same time, and remember he go to his magi's too, and they put up them prayers and shit to keep these people asleep. That's why he got all this new crop of everything.
Done. Yeah.
And that's why they had to make them trades and do little shit to make shit fit.
Yeah, that's why because like 10 years ago, that's when they started that whole super team.
There we go. Now you following along.
Yup.
And they start molding shit then to get it for now.
Yep.
And now you notice they dismantled those super teams, and now you got players just everywhere.
Yep.
And then you got all these new players with them, and now it's finna blow up.
Yup.
So hey, here we go.
Every baseball player's just now city hopping, just kind of like, you gonna stay in Vegas and play with them for 2 years. Oh, let me go to Chicago for a year. Back then, it was all about staying with that team
and building a dynasty.
Yeah,
that's 5 to 8 years. They ain't doing none of that now.
Go have fun, do y'all?
Yeah, and they allowed them to do that, but now they got their ass locking back in. So that's why the people all locked in. But okay, but we finna get up out of here.
Okay, let's see. It says, verse 14, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength, my redeemer.
There we go, because we supposed to have holy conversation. That's it.
Yep.
That's all we supposed to be about. We don't supposed to be. What it say? Flee useful lust.
Come. Yep.
Yeah. So that useful lust shit, it told you to flee from that. See that? It also say, in the evil time, he ain't gonna have no pleasure in it. Hold on, I want to get that one.
Okay.
Yeah. KJV, in the evil days, he shall have no pleasure in it. Ecclesiastes 12:1.
Okay.
And then that'll be the last one.
You said Ecclesiastes?
Yeah.
Okay. Ecclesiastes 12. That's page 880. It's Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
See that? So all that old, man, I'm young, I gotta have fun, all that shit. Yeah, all right, read one more time today.
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
Okay.
While the evil days come not.
And evil mean bad time. That's what Trump bringing right now, bad time. So you out there trying to follow that useful lust shit and gonna get your ass caught up in that shit like motherfuckers happen. That little girl got her ass ran over, that little 19-year-old in Louisiana. Her mama, her mama told her don't even go down there. She ain't supposed to been down there. And got her ass killed.
By MK Ultra mind control.
Come on now. That's why you don't flee useful lust.
It says, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right, see that? I ain't finna be going to all these events and going to do all this shit and going over here and moving with the crowd and doing this and turning up and popping out and getting off the block and getting off the porch. Fuck all that shit. I'm straight. Y'all got it.
What my man on Water Street said, he said, anytime I'm on that street, I come to bring you violence.
Oh, there we go.
So hey, with that, hope you brothers and sisters edified watching. Next time, I want to say shalom.
Shalom, shalom.